the balance, the strength, the awareness, the chaos of the implemented truth, the cohesion of the fusion of the parallels, the ordinances and codes of substructure, the energy force, the mechanism of energy allowing as a paved road becomes to where there was not. We arrive within ourselves in consciousness, and eventually we move along with the flow of our consciousness. The layered existence and realms, be they of the vertebrae, be they of the essence of intellect, perception realms them all. The I, or the kundalini, or the pineal gland, or the scripture, or the word, or the faith, or the belief, or the practice, or the reincarnated essence, or the summoning, or the invocation, or the breath of life into an essence, thought, and nurturing that manifested to fruition. We are all those things. The network, the holy sanctuary of it, the pathway that allows you to navigate your mind, hall to hall, closet to closet, room to room, floor to floor, window to window, silhouette of silhouette. Reflective energy ordinance, recreation, manifestation. That is my naming of that, in essence of a common word referenced as deja vu. But deja vu is actually of the knowing consciousness and walking both sides of that one timeline moment that intersects where time is and time is not, where they connect, where creativity and truth physical realm are unaware from the single point and subconscious of which is either or, because of all sensory and the perception of that are harnessed in the same floor, so to speak. Language is merely the expression of the overstanding within the mind of the one that is speaking. All of the dialects and languages outside of that intellect of its own are the influences of the same frequency, energy spectrum, and thought program, function, intellect, build, megahertz, and a few other silhouettes of that nature. There is enough information about me within myself that the only thing that actually halts me, slows me down, is the need and concern for true calculation, so that my action-reaction is one that I can harness in my manifestation. For I do know and am aware at all times I exist in more than one plane and realm of existence and dimension and frequency, tiered, veiled and unveiled, seen and unseen, simultaneously at the same time. Just like God and I am everywhere and nowhere at the same time. That's a 3. I am everywhere. That's 1. And nowhere. That's 2. at the same time. That's 3. So picture that as 3 people out of one breath. And those 3 people out of one breath speak their name. Collectively, you can refer to that as God. Because the time it will take to see and experience and understand one layer to the next of those 3, time is already kept in this position of being left as you move right into your path forward. That's an angle. That's also a projection or a trajection. That's also a prism. That's also where light refracts, where light shoot in and shoot out at an angle. If you understand everything about yourself enough and in essence a point of light and understanding intellect, you will not have to actually be troubled in your spirit. You can be balanced of your spirit into polarity and recognize that which is the overstanding of spirit. Because you can also say emotion and sentiment and you're referencing the same exact point of overstanding in awareness. My timeline is a beautiful thing to me because of all of its layered experiences that develop my comprehension, my access, my awareness, my familiarity, my being. I'm not afraid of death. There are more times I was just always afraid in life. Because of my love for life. And to love life as much as I naturally, caressingly, achingly seek to love life as any relationship would love itself. The mere thought of life no longer wanting me to be a part of loving life is crushing. Thus, distancing and partitioning are access, but from the point of emotion with intellect, that access is also harnessed, and in that harnessing may or may not be balance. But it's love, thus it's automatically of polarity. The simplest thought to maintain is, yes, I'm breathing. And then the simplest move at that point is to listen to hear your breathing. If you don't hear your breathing, you still hear other things other than you. Once you're able to manifest silencing out other items at any given moment of focus and returning in balance of focus, well, let's just say, it don't take a blind man to see the benefit in that. Bless yourself and be blessed accordingly in thyself. Love is good and God is love.